Hello, we are ChemRise analysts, and we studied the mobile animator from Alchemie. Our multidisciplinary team is Shuang Liu, Patrick Parkinson, Vanessa Ryszlensky, and Dragana Spisevska. Alchemie is an organic chemistry app designed to make learning, practicing, and teaching 3D organic chemistry concepts easier for both students and teachers. It uses the principles of open-ended game design to let users create molecules and animations. Users can create atoms by designating the element name, its charge, color, and size. They use these atoms to draw molecules and create animations for chemical reactions. After placing chemical bonds, the user collects stills to put together an animation. Once the animation is complete, users may save it as a template, which can be reloaded later. We conducted 6 studies throughout the semester. We used an interaction map to conceptualize the flow of the app for understanding its intended features and the overall user experience. We conducted 4 interviews to learn about users' needs among the role personas the app is intended for: teachers and students at high school and college levels. We compared this product with 6 competitors with educational chemistry and animation offerings including ChemDraw, Blender 3D, and ChemDoodle on 5 dimensions: learnability, intelligence, efficiency, recoverability, and availability. We designed a survey from which we received 164 survey responses from college undergraduate, graduate, and medical students to learn about potential users' attitudes and behaviors. Each team member completed an heuristic evaluation and aggregated the results, finding major usability problems with the lack of intelligent molecules, a tutorial, and feedback during the animation creation process. In the end, we conducted 5 usability tests on the key features of the app. With a moderator and tester in one room, the observers and data loggers watched from a room adjacent. Based on the results from our studies, we concluded 5 major findings and recommendations. During usability testing, we observed that users struggled to learn basic features, such as creating or deleting a new atom. We believe introducing a tutorial will help flatten the learning curve. Here is a sample tutorial. First, place an oxygen on the field, then use the screenshot icon to take a screenshot. Place a hydrogen atom on the field and place it. Take a screenshot. Place another hydrogen atom on the field and move it to position. Take another screenshot. Put a bond on the field and snap fit it to the hydrogen and oxygen atoms, and take another screenshot before adding another bond and snap fitting it, and taking your final screenshot. Then press play. Compared to its competitors, this app lacks built-in chemistry intelligence, which is a desire users mentioned in interviews. Atoms and molecules should exist according to properties afforded to them, thus reacting how they would in the real world. Our recommendation is that intelligent atoms can be selected from an in-app periodic table of elements, and that they also interact according to laws of organic chemistry. For example, currently if a user tries to create a wrong molecule such as CO3, the app allows them to do so. Instead, the app should not only highlight the error, but also throw the user an alert message with the option to either continue or fix their mistake. Users were confused about the functionality attached to several icons during testing. The icon to load a template resembles an upload icon in other apps, whereas in general, the imagery of the upload and download functions for the current version is non-traditional and unclear. Discard current animation has a similar icon to adding to the animation, which can be confusing. Our users thought the plus sign means make the screen bigger. According to Jakob Nielsen, icons should be made consistent, and may even possess text labeling. Here are some examples of consistent icons that have recognizable functions according to their designs. Finally, issues were present with respect to loading new items. Users dropped too many items onto the screen because new atoms and bonds load on top of one another. This lowers the efficiency of being able to create molecules as well as the overall learnability of the app. The lack of feedback to users' actions makes it hard for them to tell new items are being created. Here, a user tries to load multiple atoms to make a molecule. Without receiving feedback that she is in fact placing too many, she continues to press the atom button. Guess how many oxygens she has put on the screen. Now she realizes she has placed way too many. Chemrise recommends giving the user feedback for each press on the atom menu. Loading the atoms and bonds randomly on the field would give the user this feedback. Our last finding is, once a custom atom is created, it cannot be edited or deleted. During the heuristic evaluation phase, we decided this was a major usability problem with a severity rating of 3 out of 4. We recommend that Alchemie allows users to return to the atom creation menu if needed, and also to delete the custom atoms from the left-hand panel by dragging them to the trash can icon. Here you see the user attempting to delete the new atoms, but can only delete them from the field. Our shortcomings include not having high school students or educators in the usability testing and survey studies like we initially planned. It was difficult to recruit participants for surveys and testing from high schools due to limited resources and time. Additionally, the app underwent several upgrades during our studies. Across these months, there have been major interface design changes. As a result, some issues from earlier studies may no longer be problems. Important next steps involve conducting usability testing with high school students and educators to improve the animator for this crucial portion of the intended target audience. This product needs to be adapted for Android devices as well to account for those who do not have iOS. Finally, quality assurance testing is vital prior to further product releases to ensure that future usability tests can evaluate the most relevant features of the app. Thank you for taking the time to learn about our process, studies, and recommendations to improve the usability of the Alchemie mobile animator.